Hey, Erzgat here, and it's time to talk about murder, I guess, with this episode here. Definitely turning into a giant mystery, but feels like this murder mystery with fantasy aspects that we have here. And I'm so confused. I have a million questions, but I'm enjoying it so much. It definitely has a lot of Sherlock Holmes vibes, but also a lot of Agatha Christie with Hercule Poirot. We even have a quote with murder is a habit, and I'm really liking the themes that we have here in this episode. I don't know where this is going to go, but the atmosphere, the themes for it, the vibes, the tension, the suspense, the questions are so good. But before we get into the episode, I have to say I'm sorry, I'm still sick, so I'm probably gonna talk through my nose, gonna blabber out and maybe miss some of the things. I feel like a truck ran me over since the past few days. Maybe you guys watched my Witch Hat Atelier video or sick in that one also, so I'm sorry if I sound weird. But anyway, let's get into the episode and talk about it. We have Subaru being confused, angry, scared, and totally understandable here, trying to figure out what those cuts were on his body, who exactly is Subaru Natsuki, questioning his own identity, anything, everything, everyone around him, everything around him. Can he trust them? Can he not? Since he can't trust anybody, doesn't have his memories, he doesn't have the relationship, the context with everything with him and everything with everybody else that is there. Can he trust them? Are they enemies? Are they not? Are they on his side? I really like how he doesn't know what to do in this episode. Just this absolute state of insane confusion and the stakes, the danger, all of the deaths that he's been through for the first time. Remember, this is without memories. He doesn't have the development, the understandings of so many things here. And yes, he killed, or at least his body did kill Meili. And like how his next time you won't be a suspect, referring to Meili there. Tries to hide her body a bit here as best as he can, goes out, and Emilia shows up, scares him, startles him, and I love Emilia, how worried she's about him, even saying she finds herself always looking at him, slowly falling for him. Of course, she doesn't realize this, how much she cares for him. We know how oblivious she is to things like this. Of course, she doesn't know this is not the Subaru she cares for here. She even says something when she asked him, is this another bad joke? She feels something is off. He plays it off, of course. Here, of course, he's not going to admit this, but then she says something even more curious, she's showing how good she is as a person, thinking, hey, maybe next time when we get back, we should treat Meili a bit better. Maybe even let her out of the cage in the basement. And Subaru's like, is that kind of like a pardon? Yeah, sort of here. But then he lashes out saying that's stupid. How can you think of the future considering our current situation? You see how different they are since he doesn't have his memories here. But she instantly tries to calm him, to confide, to get him to confide into her, share the pain. We're in this together. But before anything more would happen, we have Ram interrupting them, telling them they found something, and Beatrice is the one that found Meili's book confirming her death, the book of the dead here. And Shaola nonchalantly, instantly, yeah, that's true, she died, whatever here. And I think Shaola knows, like, this episode, I feel like she's kind of like the accomplice helping the murder hobo, in this case Subaru, fake Subaru, or whoever is controlling him there. She's the accomplice here. She's very naive, but when it counts, I feel like she does the job very well here. Or maybe she's playing off to be this naive. We still don't fully know what exactly is going on with Shola, but I like this aspect that she's kind of in the known here. They agree, they talk a bit about it, to read the book or not, and Subaru ends up reading it here, and we see Meili's life, how she was abandoned. We don't fully know how she ended up there. I think Capella, we have Capella in this episode, maybe threw her off, then wanted her back. I'm not fully convinced with that, but yes, Meili, when she first woke up, had conscious there, had literally nothing, always alone, couldn't even grieve, like you don't even have the concepts to understand that you're alone, talk, even have your own thoughts. She was more feral than anything, and having that dead look in her eyes. Even one of the beasts took pity on her instead of eating her. Takes her, they take care of her here, and she ends up being the queen of the beasts. Then Elsa shows up, starts killing the beast, and says she was told to bring her back. Then they go back, and it's the reveal that Capella is their mom here, and starts turning Meili into a bug creature there, just leave for me, do anything and everything for me. So we know Capella's fucked up from last season, but here even more, and then it more than explains how Meili turned out to be this murder happy trigger or murder hobo, because that's the term for she was raised like that, and she tried to figure out emotions, everything here. But I like how fucked up Elsa is. She actually gave her one great piece of advice, telling Meili, don't listen to Capella, what she said. You only have one life left compared to me here. And during that moment, we have one of the thieves trying to steal something from Elsa. And that poor guy had no idea what target he picked. Like, you fucked up, dude. You should have just kept walking past. There gets chopped up here, and slowly we have Meili trying to understand emotions, context here. She kind of lived her life imitating people and things that were in front of her. When she lost that, she kind of latched on a bit onto Subaru there, and she wanted answers to everything here. She tries to go for books here. I think maybe she went for Elsa's book. I'm not sure for which book she went. Again, I'm probably missing a lot of things. This would be great on a rewatch when you have so much more context here and more understanding, and maybe when I'm not sick and barely able to use my brain, not I'm that smart regardless here, but just saying here. Then Subaru is there. She tries to run off. She doesn't want to be seen here, but when she goes back, we have somebody speaking through Subaru. I'm not sure, is it Capella? Is it somebody else? Kept pushing her, listen to your desires, your worries, everything. I'll remember them for you. And that's what Meili said to Subaru. Did you mean this? This was the conversation they had. I thought it was the conversation when he said about helping her with her parents to find them. But no, it was this one. We didn't know about this conversation, at least until now. So there's two Subarus. Either is it split personality? Is it Capella controlling him through the curse? Is it somebody else entirely? Did the books affect him? Is it the miasma? Like, it could be so many things, but there's something more in Subaru. How did he even lose her memories? Like, I have a ton of questions right now here. And then after this, when she asked that, did you mean what you said then? Subaru takes her in a room alone and says sorry. Asking is against the rules, but this is gonna be fun also, and starts strangling her, choking her there. And then we have the moment when Subaru wakes up freaking out with everything in the real world after the book, after the moment of Meili's death. And of course he's not gonna tell them what happened, because he's still super confused and doesn't know who to trust and what to trust here. But there's more to it, because it feels like there's like even more personalities in his head right now. Like, the dude is beyond fucked. He doesn't have memories, doesn't know who he can trust. He keeps dying, and that's fucking up him mentally even more. Somebody is controlling his body, or he's losing his mind, blacking out and killing people. Imagine waking up to this, and then now also has Meili's leftover personality or something else, is using Meili as that to fuck with him even more, keeps goading him to give in to the murder, to do evil things and things like that. Keeps hearing her voice here, and I don't know, jumbled would be an understatement what's happening with his brain right now. Here the others want to find Meili, or at least Emilia wants to find her even more here. Did you witness her final moments? Of course he lies about this. They start looking. Of course they can't find her here, and Beatrice asks Shola, what are you going to do? And Shola, of course, asks Subaru, what should she do? And he says, yeah, look for Meili. And she was like, wink, wink, wink. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna look for her. And I think Shola knows. She probably more than knows here. And of course, she helps Subaru because she's willing and to do anything and everything for him there. And I think she was the one that took Meili's body and hidden it and whatever she did with it here. And we have Subaru more and more questioning. Are they on my side? Are they so nice with me? Are they my enemies? Are they not? What's happening here? And then you have the leftover Meili goading him into killing here. He's slowly giving into it. When Beatrice saw his hands, he's like, he knows. Proceeds to slowly go for the kill. But no, Beatrice heals him. And I do have to say with Beatrice, when the look, the pain in her eyes seeing Subaru like this, like, it hurt me so much to see how worried and how much she cares for Subaru, and just it hurts with Beatrice here. And then fake Meili or whatever she is starts talking, hey, murder is a habit, right? And it clicks a bit into Subaru. He heard that quote again. It's from Agatha Christie with Hercule Poirot and murders and things like murder mysteries here. And kind of is when somebody solves a problem with murder, they're gonna do it again, right? Because it works, it's easy, solves the problem right here. And then yes, they don't find Meili. I'm like, Shola hidden the body, of course, or at least that's my assumption here. And Fake Echidna is against wasting more time, resources to look for Meili. Hey, she's already that kind of cold, calculated. It kind of has and makes sense. Even Ram agrees with it. They have limited resources. She wants to also give Anna's bodies back there, so kinda, yeah. But what makes it even more ominous, Subaru plays into it, agrees with it. Yeah, of course, it works for him, or at least this version for him. And then he's like, oh yeah, you're doing it. Yeah, keep doing it there. And Subaru, of course, wants to check what's up with the body. He goes to check, the body is gone. And like, Shola took care of it. And then Ram shows up and starts calling him out. Are you really Subaru? Are you a fake Subaru? You were seen. Like, does that mean she saw him with the murder? She saw him when he said silence to Patrash? She saw him when he tried to hide the body? What exactly did Ram see, or who exactly saw him? Or did she see him through Patrash with her powers when he did this? I know it still has her clairvoyance here. She's probably surveilling everybody there. Ram's probably super highly suspicious here. And murder is a habit. Is he going for it? Is he gonna try and kill Ram right now? So, man, I'm super confused, but it's a good kind of confused. I wanna look it up so much. If you guys know me, I'm very weird with spoilers. They don't bother me, but I don't look up series that I do videos on, because that would defeat the purpose of the video if I already have the answer here. But you have no idea how much self-control I need to have right now not to go look up spoilers and things like that. So don't comment any spoilers. Don't go into spoilers if you've read the source material. But damn, the suspense, the intensity here that we have, it's insane what's going on. I want to know so much. I just need next episode right now. And I found out that we're also gonna be splitting this episode, like we have 16 and they're gonna be splitting a bit, so we're gonna have a break in between here. I'm curious where the cliffhanger, the stopping point is going to be with this one. But absolutely insane episodes that we have in this season with rezero. The deaths, the mystery, the insane levels of confusions, like what's going on? Is there a fake personality? Is it the miasma? Is it Capella? Is it somebody else? Is it something else? Like at this point it could be, I don't know, an alien in Subaru's head controlling him, like Men in Black. I have no idea what's going on here, but I absolutely love how fucked up he is in this season, because we've seen him in season 3, he was kind of in control. Like, there's a lot of things happening, a lot of danger, but he was still in control. Improved Subaru. He knew how to handle those dangerous situations. He knew who was on his side. He knew things. He went through the process, discovered things, learned things, used them. Of course, the deaths were still gruesome. He learned the lesson back in season 1 not to use his deaths as just a tool that would break away the lesson he learned there. But here he kind of reset, and we see what a different path Subaru kind of is after this amnesia. He doesn't have the context of his power, the context of the relationships he built, the development, self-development. He went through so much with everything. So kind of like a different route with Subaru here. Probably even more dangerous, because this time he wasn't thrown into a neutral city, because how the city started, he's just in a normal fantasy city. Like, from there, hey, maybe if he didn't went down that alley and didn't get robbed, he could have just ended up like a random NPC there, who knows, in that city. But here, being thrown into this death trap, to say the least, with people that are out to kill him, not out to kill him dying, not knowing who to trust, all of the fucked up things that keep happening, have a very, very different version of Subaru, to say the least. So yes, murder is a habit, and your environment can definitely shape you, regardless of you are. If you're thrown into a situation like this, yeah, you're gonna do some fucked up things yourself, or maybe you're just gonna give up on everything here. And we've seen all of those shades with Subaru after him losing his memories, and it's great. But probably rambling way too much. My throat is about to die, my head also. So thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying anime. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.